Welcome back, everybody, to Zoo Hospital episode 12. I'm Kahmakazi, and this is Stephanie.
I'm Dr. Doolittle.
Well, I guess. I think that's a Komodo Dragon. And the fun fact that I know about them from last episode that I was going to tell you guys is... So they are not venomous animals, but their bite...
Oh.
Yeah, it is a Komodo Dragon. Wow.
I didn't realize they were this big.
Oh, they're stupid large. But their bite has so much bacteria that it will infect you.
Oh, that's gross.
It's infectious.
Their mouths are just really disgusting.
Yeah, so they're not venomous, but they're naturally just so disgusting in their mouth that they can kill you with a bite instead of poisoning you.
Come on.
Which I find fascinating. Animals are kind of gross, but really cool. But really gross. The Home Depot. So yeah, what I was going to say to you was...
Oh, okay, that's how you turn it.
Oh, how'd you do it?
Wait, you have to press A.
Did you just rotate the controller? I had a
yes.
feeling.
You
I knew
press
it.
A and rotate the controller. It still didn't help at all because I'm not good at this.
Shut your gaping vortex of overlapping fangs.
There we go.
That's what I wanted to say. But I was waiting because it's too ridiculous not to record that. Do you know what show that's from?
No.
It's from Community.
Everything is from Community. They covered the gamut in that show.
Yeah, I'm rewatching it again.
There are other shows, you know.
Yeah, but they're short and bite-sized, and I can watch them at work during my lunch break. Because they're like 25 minutes apiece.
Oh boy, that looks gnarly. I'm glad I didn't have to go through there. Okay.
It's getting to the point where I know what quote is from what episode. It's getting really bad.
That is really bad.
Yeah, but also...
I just have no desire. It's just
at some point, I'm going to go through and rewatch Zoe's Extraordinary playlist.
I'd like to see how it holds up.
This is what you get for rotating it. It's immovable. Oh, it holds up. That show's gold.
Come on.
Wow.
That was not good, but we did a pass.
Can be forced. Oh my god. So what do we have to do? We gotta pet him now?
Yeah, it was getting pretty riled up from me jacking up his intestines.
You know what quote I think about like way too regularly because it left a really big impact on me? It's from the Community series finale. And Jeff's having one of his, episodes where he's in his own head and imagining like who he'll hang out with once the rest of the group moves on. And he's picturing Todd in the group, and somebody else is like, we can't force the show, like it's pretending like his imagination is Community season 6 or 7.
Right.
And then Todd goes, lots of things can be forced, like a human head through a 10-inch drain pipe. And I'm just like, oh man, that is so frightening, because he was like in wars. Like he went to Afghanistan.
Oh, that's dark, yeah.
So, yeah, like, that was way too specific. I also think a lot about how that school is owned by the military and how there are nods to that throughout the show.
Oh, is that canon that they're owned by the military?
Well, when you sign your Greendale Community College application, you're automatically enlisted in the draft. Like you're in the Army Reserves.
Well, that's like also true of voter registration, I think.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be in the fine... Whoa, that should not be doing that.
I don't like this. We're getting out of here.
Before he kills you. My god.
That's the dragon. Now it's happening.
A panda!
Hello, Fluffball.
Oh, that's gonna kill you.
Why?
Pandas are dangerous.
Really?
They're also stupid.
They're not very smart, are they? They're big koalas.
Well, they're dangerous bears. Did you know China owns all of the pandas in the world except 2?
What do you mean they own them?
Like, they own all of the pandas. They do. It's like an actual thing. Except, like, 2 of them that they gave as... What's the term for, like, a government gift? Like, to appease another nation?
I think you can call it just that. I don't know if there's a name for it.
Well, that's what it is. They gave another nation 2 of their pandas, and that's it.
Am I doing something wrong?
Yeah, you just messed it up. You were going too high. But yeah, so they own every single panda in the world except 2. Like, the ones we have, we pay them.
The Chinese government?
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I don't know if I even believe that. It's just
well,
like
there is like a 40% chance I'm wrong. Like most things, there's, you know, at least a slight
But they
chance.
have to come from somewhere. I don't know
Maybe
if
I just heard it. Maybe it's a rumor. Who knows?
Well, you can't just say stuff.
I can say a lot of things. This is the internet. Not everything has to be 100% Wikipedia fact-checked, guy.
But it should be.
The only sources I'm citing are my imagination.
There is no place I know.
Like the Candy Man.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about that, because I was thinking of pure imagination. That made me think of Candyman, and that made me think of Sammy Davis Jr.
Sweet hunk of sugar called the Candy Man.
And this made me think of Sammy Davis Jr.
We're not even close to the same song right
now. No. No, not at all. Okay. Laser.
Let's see if you actually do it this time. Okay. One at a time, young man. Go for the ones that will explode. See that? Look what you're doing.
Crap.
Just tell him to open his mouth and fire the laser straight down his throat, why don't you?
Well, that was better.
You're like lasicking his body, and it's pissing him off. Next wave.
Of boils?
Yeah.
Oh no!
They come marching in.
They come that fast. That's not good. You got
the
leprosy, I think.
His back come marching in. Haru.
I never want to hear that ever again.
Can't you just picture it now?
Monkey.
Are you doing that, or is
no?
The
It's
okay.
These animals aren't endangered by the need or help of Belgium Zoo.
What's that? A warthog?
It's a freaking warthog.
Oh, dude, that's scary.
And
He's an animal. Like, he has a human face. Look at him.
Wolf.
Which one are you doing first?
The pointy-eared one.
The wolf?
The wolf.
My spirit animal?
Wolf. Look at that wolf. Wolf. Canis lupus. Who's a good boy?
I know a lot of people are like, oh, you can't have a spirit animal. But if I'm not going to call it a spirit animal, it'll be my dream being.
Your Patronus, as it were.
Yeah, man, because there's no way I wasn't a wolf. Come on.
This is ridiculous.
Now the real question is, what was Sarah? Because she wasn't an owl.
She'd be like a tapir.
You say she's a tapeworm?
A tapir.
What's that?
It's that anteater-looking thing.
She would not be a How dare you? Actually, she'd be thrilled about that, but that's totally wrong.
She would be, yes.
That's totally wrong.
Well, you're the Sarah expert.
I don't think she'd be a cat.
I don't think she'd be a cat.
As much as she'd like being a cat. I'll think about this. I'll get back to you. I know, obviously, everybody's dying to know. Was that facetious enough?
It was pretty facetious. Yes.
It was facetious?
It was, yes.
Okay. Just making sure. Wow,
Coda.
He's very proud. He shouldn't be. You said Coda?
Wolf, yeah, that's his name.
Ooh. That's a good boy.
I want to visit him. Okay.
He'll rip your arm off, kid. What's the other animal?
That's the tapir, brother.
Like an idiot or something?
Pumbaa.
Oh, the young warthog?
It was a young warthog.
If I was a young warthog.
Hello, good boy. Look at you. You're so fluffy.
Oh yeah, you love fluff.
They're meat eaters, right?
So, sheep?
No, this guy.
No, he only eats nuts and berries.
He's into it.
Of course, wouldn't you be happy?
What if we just spent an entire episode like fluffing all the fun animals?
I don't think you know that.
To make them really good.
That's the wrong animal.
I know.
I should strike you down with the wrath of God.
I want to fluff this koala.
He only eats eucalyptus.
Look, he's happier now.
He only eats eucalyptus, but that's wrong because it's actually bad for him. Because he's a fool.
Well, he's gonna shut up and like it.
He actually constipates them.
See, he's in excellent shape now.
Get it, son.
We're gonna touch this.
I'm gonna fight you. Finish this game.
No, now I want to do good.
No.
No. Look how happy we're making this.
We're doing doable and passable. Like owls.
What does he eat? Does he eat meat?
He eats the blood of his enemies.
He eats meat. Okay.
He eats the, Fievel Goes West.
Okay.
Is that reference wasted on you?
No, I've seen that. I've seen Fievel Goes West more than I've seen an American Tale. I just don't remember it because it was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I know that it's good.
Oh, shoot. I remembered another weird dream I had.
That's a sad-looking Pumbaa.
I remembered another weird dream I had.
Good.
So, there was this one time...
At band camp?
No. I just had this dream this one time, and it was about this basement that I'd never been to, and I went into this basement, and it was like this basement of this old church. And I was just terrified the entire time in this dream. I couldn't tell you why, other than there's just this like presence of impending doom. And so I go into this basement and I find this secret passage, and I'm like under the city of Chicago. And
cool.
I just like go into the dark under the city, and I'm just like exploring. Then later on, like in my actual life, I actually find this church.
What do you mean? What?
I found that church in my dream. I found his basement. It was in Indiana on a film set that I went to.
Oh.
And it was real. And I got really freaked out.
What was it? A place you had been to before?
No. I didn't know I was going to a film set like that.
Okay, that's freaky.
So later on, even farther down the road in my life, because that church didn't have a secret passage.
No.
I was doing another film-related thing, and I actually ended up in that part of the other half of the dream, like the underneath Chicago. Like, I went into this old theater.
Your brain isn't like a mystical architect.
No, this happens too often. Like, I dream things and then they happen. Like, things like that.
Well, okay, why didn't you lead with that? Why isn't that every episode of the show?
What are you talking about?
That you're a psychic.
Do you know how many times I've hung out with you and I'm just like, oh, I'm getting really horrible deja vu. And as I'm explaining it to you, like verbatim, everything that you and me say after that point is still part of it.
No, I've had that happen with you. Yes.
I don't know.
I didn't know that you had that happen with me though. 3.5 stars, baby.
Every time. I hate being psychic.
Who's sad?
There, we have to go to the red one. But yeah,
Meerkat.
It was in this old small shoebox theater, black box theater in the city, and I was being an intern. And I go into the basement where they do all their like set building, and I'm like, they're like, oh, this is where you'll do all your woodwork, and over there is just storage. And I walk back there, I'm like, oh my god, it's the other half of my dream, and it just goes back underneath the city for miles, and I'm just freaking out.
Wait, and this is a real thing that happened? Or?
Yeah.
No, laser. Not good. Not good.
It definitely was. Really, really shook me up, though, that it happened. Because it was two separate locations that got combined into one dream that happened years apart later on down the line.
I need to reevaluate my entire view of reality if this is true.
I don't know why it happened. I don't know if the world is, like, giving me some mystic guidance.
Not good.
Like, you're supposed to be doing these things, and this is, like, your mental checkpoints that you're doing your life correctly. Or if my brain just composes random images that are too similar to things that I've done and just slaps them all together.
But, whoa.
Sometimes they hit home a little too close. It really
We got a freaking giraffe. Yes.
Oh yeah, you know how they fight. We'll see them fight next time on our, somewhat beloved Kahmakazi and Friends. How does that make
How are they
you
going to
feel?
bring a giraffe into here?
Sideways. Goodbye, everyone.
All right.
God.
It's like a bad joke.
Oh my God.
How do you fit an elephant into a refrigerator?
I don't know, piece by piece.
Well, you open the door and you lead the elephant in the refrigerator, and then you close the door.
Like, just his trunk?
No, the whole elephant. Right, now, how do you get a lion?
That's the other
How
half.
do you get a lion into a refrigerator?
You start the joke with...
Am I doing it wrong?
I don't know, there's something with his trunk. Some storage space or something.
No. Then it's no, it's not the lion. It's something else.
We're doing this all wrong.
Very much so.
We're so bad at IKEA jokes.
But like, pick any other whatever. How do you get a giraffe into a refrigerator?